Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Hurricanes will kick it away to start. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Penn State's offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the...
He's going to take a shot. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season.
Into the secondary on the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Lawrence. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Pocket breaking down. A strike downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Lost to throw again. Completes it in the middle. There he goes. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the back. To throw, it's Acosta. He's going to fire deep. Throwing down the sideline, and it's a big play down the right side. The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. You can hear the roar all the way to Mount Nittany after he got in the backfield and made the play.
And they always give you something to roar about, don't you? These Penn State linebackers, I don't know where they find them, but year after year they find some of the best players in all of football.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Pressure coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finds a spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys.
Breaks into the open. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Back to throw, it's Lawrence. Works the middle. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quick completion on the out. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Woody. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Acosta. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Canes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Still on his feet. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Got it in stride inside the 20. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Got his man quickly. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. This defense has been sliced and diced, and now facing another first and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Lawrence. Looking for the goal line. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
That makes the score Penn State 21, Miami 0.
And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game, but I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his hunt.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. 4th and goal from the 5. The offense is still out there. It's picked off. That's number 10. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
Back to pass. It's Acosta. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Hurricanes will punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how he's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 30. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a crease to the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Got his man downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Lawrence. It's on target and complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this 1st half as good as you possibly can.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Acosta. Finds his tight end. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Back to pass. Using the quick game. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Wants to throw it. Fires complete on the crosser. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Here we go. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. And the Canes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Hauls it in with one hand. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Sets up the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Canes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just a little off. Incomplete.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for a man. It's Lawrence. He lofts one down the sideline. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
This time it's complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
And the Canes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. He's got his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Canes! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to throw, it's Lawrence. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it at the 15. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him, and now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
The Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry up.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Fires left. Makes a connection. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Miami. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and the defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This lead that they've been working with is dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Lawrence. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
You know, it's difficult for QB sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit.
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch inside the 25. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. Punts it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and
Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. And for this receiver, hello, viral.
hello viral and on every platform. Everywhere, you're going to see it in top plays. Not one, not two, not three. Just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
35, Miami, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The Canes can really attack on this second and short. Looking downfield, it's Acosta. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also, because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away.
It's a seam wide open. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, give on the inside. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give from the gun. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily...
Turning it on! Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to pass. It's Lawrence. Firing to the right, complete. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's complete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go. Makes the grab past the marker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and... Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the pummeling has started. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Here's the pressure. Working that wide receiver screen.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle. And
he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Canes want to move quickly. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And now on second down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Acosta. Makes the grab. And the Hurricanes line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Dropping back, it's Acosta. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
26.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
He's got him. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. If there's time to pad the stats. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.